What is going on, esteemed witnesses of the courtroom? This is the Croc to bring you a TGBDual Gold Silver Crystal Wi-Fi Battle 2nd Generation versus Blaniom himself. The last time me and him battled, it got kind of ugly, so I'm just looking at something real quick just to make sure I didn't make the same mistake of not PP-upping everything. Now, I decided to do some pre-thoughts before this battle, and my only thoughts were Muck is going to happen and I'm going to die. I'm going to be leading with my Jinx here. Is going to be leading Meganium. Now, I could Lovely Kiss straight away, but I'm just going to go straight away for the stab, Ice Beam, and make no mispredictions this time. Going to bring him very, very far down as the Body Slam, unfortunately, going to crit and para me right off the bat, and that definitely renders my Jinx pretty useless at this point. It's kind of a pivot check Jinx with like Perish Song and stuff. So I'm going to switch on into Aerodactyl, and he's going to withdraw and go into Charizard. And I definitely favor this matchup because this is definitely going to be a Bellyzard because that's a scary thing in UU. And I'm just going to go for the Ancient Power. Whether he wants to switch or whatever doesn't matter to me, which it is going to be this Meganium. Now, pretty much with this Meganium, I know it's either going to set up Leech Seed or it's going to make some kind of Status Affliction. So it is going to go for the Leech Seed and miss right off the bat. And I know from this range I could easily bring it down. I cannot risk this thing going for a Synthesis or a Hidden Power or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it out of the game. So there's one big threat out of the way. That one very tankish Pokemon. And he's going to bring in Golem. Now, I figured this Golem, considering it's Season Aerodactyl, it's probably going to want to Rock Slide straight away, but it's actually going to reveal the counter here, and that is going to bring me out into my Meganium. Now, Meganium, I'm using the same Meganium from the last video, but I used Earthquake instead. And now he's going to bring in this Muck here. I'm going to go straight away for the counter, just in case he wants to go straight away for the Sludge Bomb, which he's not going to. But that'll work out in my favor because I'm going to switch into Aerodactyl that hard walls this thing pretty well. I am actually considering a moveset change on this Aerodactyl ever so slightly. So I'm going to set up Reflect. He's going to go ahead and start throwing bombs everywhere after he curses up one time on my Reflect. And I'm just trying to think of exactly how I want to do this. Now at +1, this Earthquake still does a decent bit of damage considering it is unstabbed, and I'm just going to take these Sludge Bombs and get no poison damage whatsoever. So that's going to work out really nicely in my favor. So just going to start Earthquaking away, and like I said, it's doing pretty nice damage. I'm going to go all the way down to 61 on a crit, and I'm just like, oh really? So I'm going to go for a rest here, and I'm going to reveal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 after this Sludge Bomb. You have to remember how everything works in 2nd Gen. This is an in-turn effect, so I'm going to recover up with the Mint Berry. And now I'm going to have a Aerodactyl ready to still attack. Again, doing pretty consistent damage there with that Earthquake, as the Sludge Bomb continuing to be bombarded away and not getting that Poison Affliction. So that's very effective. Just going to set up another Reflect. Figure he's going to want to Curse because he knows he can take my attacks really well. My consideration, obviously, is Whirlwind, because that would really make this thing a hard wall. So Sludge Bomb away, still not getting the Afflictions, and I'm up at 119 after the Leftovers turn. Now what that means is I'm going to be switching into my Muck, just in case he wants to curse up again, because I know I can take plus Sludge Bombs. I could go for Fire Blast, which is what I decide to do here, only because he's boosted so far with Curse that... And you're actually going to see something here. Had I gone for a different move, I think from that range before the Leftovers and the Curse Recovery, I think I actually could have killed him. As you're going to see on this turn, I'm going to go boom here, and you can see that possibly before that Affliction, before that stat boost, I probably could have taken him down. So I'm going to bring in my Jinx here. Since he is down with all those curses, I still outspeed after the paralysis, so I just decided to go straight away for the Psychic. Doesn't really make too big a difference as he's going to reveal an Alakazam here. Now, I don't want to Lovely Kiss Alakazam because 9 out of 10 odds are going to have, in this way, that it's going to have a Miracle Berry. So I'm just going to switch out into LexxApnea now. I need to keep Aerodactyl alive because Aerodactyl is going to be my check to Charizard. So I'm going to have something take a Psychic. I kind of predicted him to go for an Ice Punch, but he's just going to go ahead and go for that stab. Now, my status calculation return with 255 happiness and 12.5 plus stab should have taken this thing out, but you see it's going to recover just a little bit with some leftovers, and it's still going to actually be alive. And what sucks about this is I have nothing to take Psychic, so I'm going to have to lose that. And now it's really kind of an early game here. I'm going to bring in, once again, Aerodactyl, and I know from this range I could take it out with an Ancient Power. I'm just not really sure what he wants to do here. And he actually kind of surprised me. He's going to go back out into Muck. I don't know what he was predicting, but I know from this range I could easily take it out. I'm not going to take any chances with this thing. He's just going to Earthquake straight away and take that Pokemon out, as he's going to bring in his Golem again. Now, I know I still have my Meganium, and unfortunately, guys, that is as far as we get. I actually have my first DC in Gold Silver Crystal, so that is very, very upsetting. I'm going to leave the black screen because the black screen is kind of what I had during the battle. So I look forward to playing you soon, Blaniom. Since this video, I have updated my team, and all I got to say is you'll be really surprised what I'm bringing. Hopefully we'll have a match here soon, but I wanted to upload it just to show you guys kind of a preview, sort of kind of us playing. I mean, it would have been a good match. I mean, it got to 4-4, and it was looking to be a real good-looking match. So, balanced out on both sides hacks-wise, and thank you for the match, and I'll play you soon, Blaniom. Until then, rate, comment, subscribe, peace out, thumbs up, objection, and find the computer room, and peace.